Virgo, I'm going to say this with all the love and urgency in my heart. I need you to stop what you're doing. I need you to put everything else aside. I need you to really hear me, not with your ears, with your soul, because this is a warning. This is the universe tapping you on the shoulder, shaking you awake, telling you that something isn't right. And I know you've been feeling it. I know you've been sensing that something is off. I know that little voice inside you has been whispering, nagging, trying to get your attention, and you've been pushing it away. You've been telling yourself it's nothing. You've been making excuses. You've been hoping it will get better. But Virgo, it's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. And I need you to get out before it's too late. Before we go any further, I need you to do something with me. I need you to ground yourself. I need you to be present. I need you to be ready to hear something that might be hard because this is a warning, a real one. And if you're feeling this, if there's a knot in your stomach or a sense of urgency that you can't quite explain, if you know deep down that this message is for you, hit that like button. Subscribe to this channel because this is where the truth lives and you're going to need to hear more of it. And drop a comment. Just one word, aware. That's your declaration. That's you telling the universe that you're ready to see the truth, that you're ready to wake up, that you're ready to take action. Don't skip this. Don't scroll past. This is your moment. Seal it. All right, let me get into this. And I need you to really listen because what I'm about to share is going to validate so much of what you've been feeling, sensing, suspecting. There's something in your life that you need to walk away from, a situation, a person, a pattern, a job, a relationship, a connection, something that's been draining you, holding you back, pulling you down, and you've been staying. You've been hoping it will get better. You've been giving it chance after chance. You've been making excuses for it. You've been telling yourself that you're overreacting, that it's not that bad, that you can handle it. But Virgo, I'm here to tell you that it is that bad and you can't handle it. Not forever, not without losing yourself in the process. And I need you to get out before it's too late. I know those are strong words. I know they might make you uncomfortable. I know they might make you defensive. And that's okay. That's a natural reaction when someone tells you something you don't want to hear. But I need you to push past that discomfort. I need you to really hear what I'm saying because the universe is screaming at you right now. And if you don't listen, you're going to be in a situation that's much harder to get out of. So please, Virgo, please listen. I'm seeing something specific, a situation that's been toxic for a while. Maybe it started small. Maybe it started as something beautiful, something promising, something that felt like it could be everything you wanted. But over time, it's soured, it's become heavy, it's become draining. And now it's actively harming you. You might not see it clearly because you're in it. You might not feel the full weight of it because you've gotten used to it. But I'm seeing it from the outside, and it's not good. It's really not good. Now, I need to be careful about how I say this because I don't want to cause panic, but I also don't want to soften the message. Something is wrong. Something is deeply wrong, and you need to get out before it gets worse. I'm seeing deception. I'm seeing manipulation. I'm seeing someone or something that is not what it appears to be. There are things being hidden from you. There are things being said about you behind your back. There are things being done that you don't know about. and all of it is building toward a moment that could really hurt you if you don't leave now. Virgo, I need you to sit with me for a moment. Just breathe. Let the world fade into the background, because what I'm about to share with you is going to make everything click into place. There's something happening behind your back, something you've been sensing but couldn't quite name, something that's been stirring in the energy around you, and it's all connected to a conversation you never knew happened. A conversation that left someone absolutely shaken. A conversation where a tarot reader, someone with genuine spiritual sight, was asked about you. And their response was so powerful, so revealing, so undeniable that the person who asked was left speechless. They were shocked, completely and utterly shocked. And Virgo, I am about to tell you exactly what was said. Before we go any further, I need you to do something with me. I need you to ground yourself. I need you to be present. I need you to be ready to hear the truth, because this is going to validate so much of what you've been feeling. And if you're feeling this, if there's a flutter in your chest or a sense of anticipation that you can't quite explain, if you know deep down that this message is for you, hit that like button. Subscribe to this channel, because this is where the truth lives, and you're going to need to hear more of it. And drop a comment, just one word, shocked. That's your declaration. That's you telling the universe that you're ready to receive this truth, that you're ready to know what was said about you, that you're ready to let it change things. Don't skip this. Don't scroll past. This is your moment. Seal it. All right, let me tell you what I'm seeing. Because what I'm seeing is so clear, so vivid, so specific that it's almost like I was in that room. There was a conversation, a private conversation. Someone in your life, someone who knows you, someone who's been watching you, was curious about you. They wanted answers. They wanted to understand. They wanted to know what was going on with you. So they went to a tarot reader, they sat down at that table, they pulled those cards, and they asked about you. Not in a malicious way necessarily, but out of curiosity, out of fascination, out of a need to know. And what they heard changed everything. I'm seeing this tarot reader's energy. They're the real deal, not a fraud, not a scammer, someone with genuine spiritual sight, someone who sees beyond the surface. And when they looked into your energy, when they pulled the cards for you, they saw something that made them pause. They saw something that made them lean in. They saw something that made them sit back in their chair and take a breath. Because your energy, Virgo, is powerful, it's undeniable, it's magnetic, and it's been making people pay attention. Now, I'm not going to tell you the exact words that were spoken, but I'm going to tell you the essence. I'm going to tell you what the tarot reader revealed about you. And when you hear it, you're going to understand why the person who asked was so shocked. You're going to understand why they couldn't believe it. You're going to understand why they've been acting differently around you ever since. The tarot reader said that you are a force that people can't ignore, a force that's been underestimated for too long, a force that's about to be unleashed in a way that will leave everyone stunned. They saw your potential, they saw your power, they saw the depth of your strength and the breadth of your capacity. And they told the person who asked that you are not someone to be taken lightly, that you are not someone to be dismissed, that you are someone who is on the brink of something huge, something that's going to change everything. something that's going to make everyone around you sit up and take notice. The tarot reader also saw that you've been through a lot. They saw the pain you've carried, the battles you've fought, the nights you've spent crying, wondering, questioning. They saw the weight you've been carrying, but they also saw something else. They saw that you've been forged by that pain, that you've been strengthened by it, that you've been refined by it. And they told the person who asked that you are not broken, you are being prepared. Prepared for something bigger than you can imagine, prepared for the life that's waiting for you. Now, I know this might be surprising. I know it might be hard to believe. You might be sitting there wondering, is this really true? Is there really someone out there who's this curious about me? And the answer is yes, there is. Someone has been watching you. Someone has been noticing you. Someone has been wondering about you. And they went to great lengths to understand you. That alone is significant. That alone tells you that you've made an impression. That alone tells you that you matter. But here's the thing that made the person who asked so shocked. The tarot reader didn't just talk about your past. They didn't just talk about your present. They talked about your future. And what they said was so unexpected, so powerful, so full of promise that it left the person speechless. They said that you are on the verge of something extraordinary, that everything you've been through has been leading to this moment, that the challenges, the losses, the heartbreaks, all of it has been preparing you for something magnificent. They saw abundance coming your way, not just material abundance, but abundance of love, of joy, of peace, of purpose. They saw you stepping into a role that you were born for. They saw doors opening that you didn't even know existed. They saw people coming into your life who will support you, uplift you, and celebrate you. They saw the old patterns breaking, the old cycles ending, the old wounds healing. They saw a new chapter beginning, a chapter where you are fully alive, fully present, fully yourself. And they told the person who asked, this is someone who's going to be remembered. This is someone who's going to leave a mark. This is someone who's going to change the world. And the person who asked was shocked because they didn't see that in you. They didn't see the potential. They didn't see the power. They didn't see the greatness. They saw the surface. They saw the struggles. They saw the ordinary, but the tarot reader saw the extraordinary. And that contrast, that gap between how you're perceived and who you truly are was too much for them to process. It shook them. It challenged them. It made them question everything they thought they knew about you. And now I want to talk about what this means for you. Because this isn't just about someone else's shock. This is about your truth. This is about the life that's waiting for you. This is about the greatness that's been inside you all along. And I need you to stop doubting it. I need you to stop questioning it. I need you to stop shrinking from it. Because what the tarot reader saw is real. It's not just a prediction. It's a reflection of who you are. And the only thing standing between you and that future is your own belief in it. Let me also address the person who asked, because I think you need to know who they are. I'm seeing someone who has been in your life, someone who has been watching you, maybe from a distance, maybe up close, someone who's been trying to figure you out, someone who's been both drawn to you and intimidated by you, and what the tarot reader said about you has left them unsettled. It's left them questioning. It's left them wondering what they've missed. And it's going to change the way they interact with you going forward. I'm not saying this person is bad. I'm not saying they have ill intentions. I'm just saying that they've been curious and now they have more questions than answers. They're going to watch you differently. They're going to pay more attention. They're going to notice things they didn't notice before. And that's going to be interesting to witness because as you grow, as you step into your power, as you become the person you were always meant to be, they're going to see it all. And they're going to understand why the tarot reader said what they did. But I also want to say something about you. You don't need anyone else's validation. You don't need a tarot reader to tell you who you are. You don't need anyone else to see your potential for it to be real. You already know. Deep down, you know. You've always known. You've just been scared to embrace it. Scared of the responsibility, scared of the judgment, scared of the change. But now it's time to step into it. Now it's time to stop hiding. Now it's time to stop playing small because the world needs the person you're becoming, and you deserve to let yourself be great. Now, I also want to talk about how this revelation is going to ripple through your life, because it's not just about one person and one conversation, it's about the energy that's being released. When someone hears the truth about you, when they see you clearly, it shifts things, it changes the dynamic, it creates a new energy between you, and that energy is going to affect how you're treated, how you're perceived, and what opportunities come your way. I'm seeing that people are going to start looking at you differently. Not just this one person, but others as well. There's going to be a shift in the way you're perceived. People are going to sense that there's something different about you, something that commands respect, something that demands attention, something that makes people want to be around you. And it's not going to be because you've changed. It's going to be because they're finally seeing what's always been there. And Virgo, that's powerful. That's the kind of shift that changes everything. That's the kind of shift that opens doors. That's the kind of shift that brings the right people into your life and pushes the wrong ones out. So I want you to embrace it. I want you to welcome it. I want you to let it be the beginning of something new. So here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to take a breath, a deep grounding breath. And as you breathe in, imagine yourself stepping into your power. Imagine yourself becoming the person the tarot reader saw. Imagine yourself living the life that's waiting for you. And as you breathe out, release the fear, release the doubt, release the need to be small. Just let it all go and trust that you are becoming everything you're meant to be. And then I want you to say these words out loud. Say them with intention, say them with belief, say them like they're already true. I am powerful. I am magnetic. I am on the verge of something extraordinary. I embrace my greatness. I step into my purpose. I trust the journey. I trust myself. I am becoming everything I was meant to be, and I am so grateful for every step of this journey. Say that 3 times. Let it sink into your soul. Let it become your reality. And then, when you're ready, drop your comment, type shocked, claim it, own it, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications because this is just the beginning. And what's coming next is going to be even more beautiful. Blessings on your heart, Virgo, always. You are more powerful than you know, and the world is about to find out. They were shocked by what was said about you, but soon they'll be shocked by what you become.